Nā te whānau, kia ora koutou. Greetings everyone, it's coming this morning. Mai hara mai whakatau mai. Hope everyone had an awesome weekend. Well, let's just start with our karakia and just turn this down a bit. Tuki tui te tuki tuki roa, te tuki Ngāti tēnei tuki te tuki nā rongo ue te mana. Mahi ngā tāne ki tā kutu kei raro kei ngā manu i rui raro tāwhiti te tuki nei kapa te tuki kei waiki ka tapu ka noa tēnā te hau ko te hau o tū. Te hau o tāwhiti mā te aware ki runga aware ki raro tākutu. Tū whakamoa ki a tīna, haumi e hui e, tāi ki e. Awesome to see everybody. First of all, just welcome into our space. You know, like we always talk about, it's just the time for us to retreat from everywhere, everything, everyone, and just to sort of come into our space, into ourselves, and touch that place that may contribute to us reaching further in or reaching into those places more often that create wellness and balance and clarity, you know, more harmony and calmness around us, within us, and, you know, to have, to a degree, I realize that we, everyone is looking for some kind of happiness for themselves. Doesn't matter where they sit in their life or positions they hold or things like that. Everyone is searching or feeling out for some sort of happiness. So Ngākau Oho just to offer some tools just to contribute to that journey. And we're all doing it in different ways and all at different levels and all at different, you know, sitting from different spaces and different experiences, all those things. But when we come to the main thread, it is all one, it is all connected, it is all the same. Some of the kōrero that came up over the weekend was how we kōrero and how we speak. Because kupu have vibration as well. And how we, you know, it's always the intention. I remember we had a while back a kōrero about our reo. And actually, reo comes second. It's the vibration that comes first. It would be like sometimes you could tell what someone was going to say before they say it. Or you kind of know what they're feeling or thinking without them actually saying something. So the vibration comes first and then the reo follows. But it is to understand that, like how we speak to ourselves, also how we speak out, how we speak to ourselves. What we say, why we say it, all of those sort of things, because all behind all of that kōrero, there is intention. There is a reason why we are saying these things while we're putting it out there. So, you know, in that perspective, it's the kōrero that we also speak to ourselves is a big one, because we want to change. Sometimes we would like to change the conversations that we have with ourselves to more uplifting, more open, more calm kōrero to ourselves. And that's all because of the vibration that comes through the intent of when we're speaking and really contribute to us breaking through things and releasing a lot of stuff and healing if we need to heal, you know, follow our path if we need to follow a certain direction. All of this, the kōrero is a big one for us, and also how we kōrero to other people, how we kōrero to others. I think we were talking about that kōrero when you see, you know, matua or uncle on the marae and he's talking to all the older boys, and his tone is quite different. And then when his moko runs up to him, he kind of switches his, changes his vibrational level to enter the place of his moko. So the energy that comes through this kupu is changes with the environments we're in, to create warmness for his moko, or, you know, more of a welcoming space. So in those examples, there is, you know, our kōrero, the vibration in our words and our kōrero, and how we speak to other people, how we speak to our whānau, how we speak to, you know, why we are saying things, how we are saying things. So they all carry energy, you know. They so that sort of came up over the weekend, and just to be a bit more conscious about those sort of things, because it's all, you know, it all comes into practice, it all comes into play. Everything kind of aligns, how we act, how we behave, how we speak. How we kōrero was the one that came up over the weekend. and just to contribute to, maybe better understandings, but importantly for ourselves, not to speak from a place where we kind of like self-doubt, things like that, and that can sort of come a lot for us. So changing our kōrero even to ourselves can really uplift, change our energy and things like that. So reo, our vibration is first, our reo is second. And just to understand our intentions and when we are speaking, how we are speaking, our tones, all of those sort of things. And we kind of all know all of this, especially when we are getting told off when we're young or things like that. You can hear the tone, you can hear the vibration of the word, of the tone that is being used. It could be the same words, but just the different vibration that are coming from the words will affect us. But the same with ourselves as we get older, the kōrero we have with ourselves, more positive, more open, more uplifting, more freeing of ourselves, coming back to the heart, and you'll see your kōrero will change also. Through our connection, kōrero will change. But our kōrero is a big one. Vibration through our kupu is a big one for us. And just bringing those to awareness, some of our kupu that we use. I remember we did an exercise with the kupu tapu and how many words we can make out of it, because te reo Māori is a dimensional language, so you can sort of drop into different levels. And out of tapu we could make so many words, patu, pu, au. It just went on and on. Just out of the one kupu. So it was quite interesting to do that exercise and how many dimensions it felt in our reo Māori. Opening up our tinana, with it, hakiroto, hakiwaho. Nothing yet. Here. Right, bring our fingers together. Start bringing our breath in, open up the tinana. Breathe in, roll the wrists out, push the palms away. Hakiroto. Hakiwaho. Hiroto. Waho. Hiroto. Hiroto. The tinana. Just jiggle side to side, just open. Feel your space. Hakiwaho. Turning up over the back of our hip board. Kitiro kiraro. Looking towards Papa. Allow that weight just to stretch it open. Get that pulsing through the body. Jump up hard, thinking, our thoughts. Not to stop going through today. Toru, ua, pahi, kirokirola. We are ringing up onto our pauai, under our chin. Do we stand at the gateway of our Hinengaro today? What do we let in? What do we stop? What do we halt? Thinking about what we think about. Toru, ua, pahi, waititiro ki mau. Bring our chin over our shoulder. Create the stretch. Might be pushing a little bit further these days. Trying to get that 360. We know if you do. Or at least the 180, I think it's half circle. Toru, ua, tahi. 50, let's do our other side. Open and stretch through here. Right, toru, ua, tahi. Back to center. It's time for stilti no upoko. Pulling our stretch out, open Opening up through the other side, all the way down the sides. Even through all of these stretches, all through our maki in the morning, how we kōrero, through our tangi, back to centre, piti, stuti the rupoko, we can touch our taringa to our shoulder. Speaking to our tinana, it's a big one, it's connecting to it. Connecting to the body. Toru, ua, taki, sinta, hakiloto, hakiwaho, just leaning forward. Allow your weight to pull that forward, feed it through the glutes, maybe through your lower back, to the back of the knee, however your position. Allow that to stretch and open up. Toru, ua, taki. Find our example that we can use in each space. Hakiloto. Hakiwaho, release the breath. See if we can come in just there a little bit deeper. Quite amazing how that second breath can really assist in dropping a little bit deeper for the tinana. Feel yourself actually going deeper. Drop a little bit lower. Whai toru, ua, tahi, le tape sinta, kiroto, our breath. Hakiwaho. Alright, mituri. Dropping our chin to our knee. Belly. Into the front arm if it comes across the further. Feel it drop in. Stretch deep into the hope. The side lower back. Keeping our body supple, keeping it open. Keeping our movement happening. Toru, ua, tahi, whai whakapiti, at the centre, kiroto, hakiwaho. Dropping through to the other side. Grabbing that front arm across the front. Alright, toru, ua, tahi, tapu centre, kiroto, hakiwaho. Get our elbow over, the other arm up over the top of the upoko. To allow its natural weight. Keeping our shoulder back so the chest up to close. Sometimes even through a whole hour or some of this money or longer. There's sometimes we have this political that we're talking about with ourselves. Toru, ua, tahi, whakawhiti. To the other side. It's quite amazing what the body can achieve once we set the mind, the thoughts and everything down. Been through a few different situations myself where I kind of come out the other end and with an understanding that you can actually do it. And sometimes the stop we usually stop, you don't make that breakthrough. So a big one for us. Used to our belief systems. Toru, ua, tahi, tapu centre. Whai a mawai. Our feet flat on papa, draw our knees up in front, need your ringa, stabilize yourself, just let the hope. Drawing our knees across the front of the tinana. Just do as far as you can. Really good for opening the hope. Opening off through the hips, lower back. It's awesome ways to start our days and open our tinana. Two more. Ua, Hi. We are centre. This morning we hear about sitting in the heart, our attention, our focus in the heart, our journey home. Find your space, eyes closed. Start to relax the body. Just feel that breath. Becoming self-aware. Little vibration that happens within us. Change what happens outside of us. Relaxing from the top of the hupoko. Starting from our fumotomoto, the crown, start to relax down through the hupoko, across the scalp, the forehead. Slowly as your awareness moves down, the part of the around the eyes, the wāhā, away from the jaw area, the taringa, the ears, down into the back of the kaki, at the front of the kaki, the koka, the throat, down through our neck. Breath in, relax, release on the breath out. Relaxing down through the shoulders and arms, through the elbows, our forearms, all the way to the tips of our fingers. Backs, releasing tension. Dropping our shoulders, relaxing across our poho, across our chest, and across the higher end of our upper back. Stop blades. Big, heavy, stagnant. Release the breath, release through the breath. Allow that lightness to come in. Relax down into the solar plexus area, the center of the back, through to the center of the back. Hokoku. Relaxing down through the rib area, or the tinana, through the body, sort of proper, relax. No tension, zero energy. Relaxing down through the digestive system, all our internal organs. Let all that energy settle. Down into the lower puku, lower back, but just release anything outgoing breath. Relax into the hope, through the uri, through the groin, the waist area, and through the hips, keeping our back erect and straight. Relaxing through the thighs, the Wairua, down into your turi. Acknowledge our knees. Carry our weight all day everywhere. Down into our calves, through our chins. Just feel that stillness and harmony overcome us, overcome myself. Hear our hua sounds around us. Relax into the feet, through to the tips of the toes. Feel your breath contributing to your life force. But just begin to allow a slower, deeper breath. Bring our back straight so our breath free flow in and out of the tinana, and out of the body. Our awareness, our internal space. Long, slow, deep breaths. They are 3 breaths. Remember, drawing from the booty, from the base. Following the line of the spine if it helps. Just keep our awareness of our breath travels through the tinana. Kiroto. Slow, deep breath in. Just feel the breath as it moves through your central probe. Up through the center of the tinana. All the way to the top of the crown. Now, moto. Release your breath down throughout the waha, through the mouth. Feel yourself starting to settle to more hakiroto. Slow breath in. Just feel your whole body starting to settle and relax. Our breath comes up through our central probe, through our center of our tinana. Gathering energy at the top of our upoko, our crown. Release your breath down out through the mouth. Feel that deep breath balancing the energy back through the tinana, hakiroto. Feel the breath move through, moving energy up to our creative spaces. Creating balance. Balancing our energy through the entire system. Reach the crown. Release the breath through the mouth. Let your shoulders fall. The body relax. By the start working our pito, hakiroto, same line of breath, hakiroto, the pito back to the spine and engage the puku. Keep lifting the breath through the center. Bring the back straight. Feel its energy, balancing and moving up. Hold at the crown. Feel its energy being drawn to the top of the upoko, toru, ua, tahi. Release your breath. By hakiroto, breath in. Long, slow and deep, draw the pito back towards the spine, our belly button. Engage the puku. Feel that life force within the breath traveling through your center. Up through your Hinengaro. Allow it to sit. Top of the upoko, feel its energy building at the top. Kiwaho, your breath. By one more. Mahi Hā, hakiroto. Your out breath. Mauri. Move through the center. Way to the top of the tinana, top of the upoko, moto. Feel its energy at the top of the head. Try and release the breath. Our balance. Bring our focus in the teaching. Bring our breath to the center of our poho. Getting to breathe in and out of the heart. Long, slow, deep breaths. Manoa, our heart space, Ngākau manoa, and midis, all systems. It connects the feminine and the masculine hearts. It's a balance in both places. And your breath entering, in your heart space. That's warmth and that's glow. In your breath, when you are teaching, you will breeze upon your breath as it enters, touches the center of your heart. Its glow becoming brighter, its warmth becoming warmer. Still allow your breath to fall slow and deep. Coming in, entering the heart. The energy of aroha, the mana, sits within aroha. Breath flowing in and out of the heart. Unconditional love, our connection to each other and all things. Bodhi of all things, the life force. Hiranga, vibration. Frequency. Keep your breath flowing in and out of the heart. And expand, let's glow becoming brighter, let's warmth becoming warmer. In its lightness of unconditional aroha. Whawhetai and gratitude. Be in gratitude of all things. Your breath moving in and out of the heart. When you're ready, begin to flush energy of our manoa through the entire tinana. Your energy needs to be directed to certain areas. Direct the energy of your heart to the places that call. As we flush through the entire tinana. Flushing from our heart, from the back of the kaki, crossing over the scalp, to our forehead, down through our kānuhi, our taringa, flushing the energy of the heart, our rolo, our Hinengaro, let's speak of unconditional love to our tinana. Down through the pokai, our throat, our kaki, onto the top of the shoulders. Flushing down to the arms, elbows, forearms, all the way to our fingertips. Energy pulsating through the body. Pushing down through the poho, the upper back. Down into the center back. The solar plex. Down through the torso, throughout the area. Down into the lower puku, lower back. That's energy from the heart pulsate through our internal organs, Hope. Tiri. Our wawai, our turi. Through our calves, to our ankles, through our feet to the tips of our toes. Energy, it's body pulsating through our tinana, our body. With our attention, our 3 breaths, our kiroto. Go through the top of the upoko, expanding the heart. Still breath. Stop. Or our kiroto, our higher faculties, our higher knowing. Connection flushing into the heart, release the breath. Down into papa. Akiroto. Akiwa. By slowly coming back to our space and wriggling our toes, our fingers. Open the eyes, slowly preparing to come up with our 40 pito. Just creating activation through the physical aspect of ourselves. Find your space. Facing to taira whiti, and just see if you can find your flow this morning. Our breath, you're used to our mahi, it's our 40 pito. It's acknowledging the 4 winds, 4 directions, connection to all things around us, within us, hakiroto, or our breath. Hakiwaho, accentuate your movements, find your position. 40 pito, mindfully with intention, acknowledge and balance your center. Tupera mai kia rangi, tā moa kia kopatua luku. 40 pito. Utia te Māori, open the tinana. Moa kia tuku. Pamai, 40 pito. So again, utia te Māori. Ask your life force. Hei o raka Wairua. The Hinengaro. Ranga tinana. Hei o ranga Whānau. 40 pito. Utamatane. Tamawahine. 40 pito. Just feel that masculine and that feminine, the center, balance. Koki whakamuri. Ātu ki ngā tūpuna. Hei o ranga. Māori. Whakaheke. 40 pito. Hearing our generations. To come. To kuna ta Māori. Ti hei. Uri ki te pai. Ua uru. O hā mai. Kai tonga. Ākina, āputa, find your fluidity, 40 pito. Whera mai kia rangi rui, stretch through the back, moa kia papatuanu, 40 pito. Always return to the center. Kia te Māori, hei o ranga Wairua, hei o ranga Hinengaro, hei o ranga tinana, hei o ranga Whānau. 40 pito. Ke tū tamatane, o ke tū tamawahine. Ke pito, knowledge a center. Ki whakamuri, ia rātu ki ngā tūpuna. Hei o ranga, Ngāuri, whakaheke, 40 pito. Tūpuna ta Māori, ti hei, uri ki te tai, au, ua west. Hina, āputa, 40 pito. Whera mai kia rangi rui. mō wakia whakatuanuku o te pito ngā senta. Kia te mau, i o ranga Wairua, i o ranga Hinengaro, i o Mahi, well, your Whānau, your friends, both sides, turn to your balance. I tū tamatāne, I tū tamawahine, o te pito o senta. Mo ki whakauri, na ātu ki ngā tūpuna, hei o ranga, ngauri whakaheke o te pito. Tukuna tamauri, tihei, huri ki te tai tukurau, mea no, whakina, hāputa, ko te pito. Pera mai kia rangirui, a mōwaki a papatuanuku o te pito, utia te mauri, no ngā Wairua, hei o ranga Hinengaro, hei o ranga Tinana, hei o ranga Whānau, o te pito, ngā seta. Tūtama tāne, ngā masculine, te tūtama wahine, ngā feminine, due to its balance center. Hoki whakamuri, ngā rātu ki ngā tūpuna, hei o ranga, ngauri, whakaheke, o te pito. Tupuna tamauri, tihei, thin, eyes closed, haputa. Just allow your palms face forward. Just draw your shoulders back to upopoa. To yourself, standing on the earth. Facing, taira whiti. Feeling the rising of tamanui te rā. Feel the energy, the warmth of life coming into te ao. The world of light. Energy pulsating through your tinana, through your body. Energy of aroha, the breath, connection to the heart. Wai hā kiroto, breath in. Hā ki waho. Beautiful. Ka pai, bring our short elbow up the spawning whānau. Right. In our palms facing up. Mahi pēnei. Rolling our wrists in and out. Right. Open for the arms. The more supple. Side to side. Getting to open up through the tinana. Ono. Pitu. Waru. Iwa. Go. Mahi Rākau to our hand, slowly up the side of the calf towards the front, stepping, waking up through this area. Energy moving. Top of our heel up to the lower knee. Step two pato. It's nice and light until you get your hand. Right. Going back through here, I think we've done our Wairua over the last 2 weeks. Right, toru, ua, tangi. Mahi Rākau back up to our mahi. Rolling these through the wrists, through the arms, the shoulders. Lima. Ono. Pitu. Waru. Iwa. Okay, one more. Go. Okay, this time bring our Rākau. Maui, again. Let's step it through the side of the calves and towards the front. Be careful of the shin bone. It'll let you know once you've tapped it that your aim's off. Well, it does for me anyway. Keep the tapping Let's just stop to begin with, to get that name. Tahi, Ua, Tolu, Ngākau. We are short Rākau, they come to pop up. Pretty good to use outside of our 1 hour. You can spend a good few minutes on those areas. Really nice to have the energy sort of moving. Kapai. We are long Rākau. Opening up over the shoulders, always starting from the top of the tinana. We are arms and shoulders, energy moving for the day, for our week. It's creating a new style of life. Rewiring certain things. Whetū, Waru, Iwa, Te Kau, beautiful kapai, Rākau on top of the shoulders, I pēnei, the stretch and open and release, pasta poho, start this feeling to around the spine, and direct the Rākau further across the front. On that small push with that, and you'll feel it stretch deeper into the shoulders and chest. Whetū, Waru, Iwa, Te Kau. Right, now the full turn and pivot off the foot. Just allow the whole tinana to turn. Feel it engage more through the whole body. Still being mindful of the breath, allowing its natural flow. It's going to how we are engaged through the tinana. Whetū, Waru, Iwa, Te Kau. Beautiful. Awai. Hey, Mahi pēnei this morning, just up the back of our kaki. Now your Rākau to walk up the back of the kaki. Well, I think I needed this one, a few spots in there. Just allow your Rākau. Keep its hikoi on the spot at the base of the skull. Just investigate your tinana, because we'll all be different. You might want to bring the Rākau further around. So it's kind of getting those spots for you. Okay. Huri, turning our Rākau. Coming back the other way, allow the Rākau to walk down the back of the kaki. Feel it walking down. All the way to the base of the neck, just about onto the top of the shoulders. Remember, if you're doing this outside of here in your mama areas, you can stop with your Rākau and just apply pressure. It's all self-care, self-aroha for ourselves. Apply. Toru. Ua, Tahi. Right, bring our Rākau up over the top, holding out the front. Mahi pēnei, just lifting our turi towards our Rākau. Allowing all the hip joints to move, our turi through our knees. Also engages the lower puku. Just quite simple, just the way you can. May get higher as we go. Right. Whetū, Waru, Iwa, Te Kau. Awai. Rākau, koe tamati mua, Mahi pēnei. Allow your natural rhythm, your natural sway. Just feel the breath of our Rākau moving around the tinana. Feel the warmth becoming warmer through the tinana. Toto, blood flowing. Being conscious about our movement, conscious about ourselves, conscious about our tinana. Whetū, Waru, Iwa, Te Kau. Quite beautiful. Okay, by tamaki more, mahi pēnei. Now the rākau to sweep across the front and also the back. By both directions. Do yourself flow with it or not. Petu, waru, iwa. Right, it's time to double change with our palms both up as we change. Do the rākau, an extra turn across the front. You may have seen some of this movement, especially at pōpiri. Anything to do the whittle. But in this context, let's go up to warm and keep our aroha up. So here, Petu, waru, iwa, te kau, papai. Kia rākau, koi tamaki mua, mahi pēnei, I'll just flow through the movements. Let's keep light on the feet, or the rākau back to the back shoulder. Keep ourselves looking straight ahead, not turning the whole body. The upoko. Only warming and opening up. Petu, waru, iwa, kau. Start using our wāwai. Yeah, we'll drop through the squat stance. Best you can, just keeping the back straight. Right, push out through the waiwai. Right, opening up all through the hips, all through the groin, through our knees. Movement through the body. Or not. Petu. Waru. Iwa. Kau. Right. Stand up. Rākau parallel, arms facing down, touch our hoho. Reaching across the tinana. Keep our arm full extension. Now off to our taha. Feel that opening up through the shoulder base, through the back. Stay rākau out. Allow the flow through the body. Or not. Petu, pivot off that foot. Iwa. Te kau. Wai, hironga. Te rākau out, up over the shoulder. Got our 3 stages for this. Pivoting off that foot, off the ball. Looking after our turi. Or not. Petu. Waru. Mo. Iwa. Go. Right, ki raro. Push the rākau towards papa. Pivot off that. And back foot. Right. Awesome. Or not. Petu. Waru. Iwa. Te kau. Good. Papai. Rākau up, palms facing up. Mahi pēnei. Allow that tinana to move through the other directions. You may want to begin the flip of the rākau to start to nipple. Look from the bottom to the top. I keep fluid in the movement. Petu. Waru. Iwa. Te kau. Out to the side, up over the top of the shoulders. Okay, pivoting that back foot. It's important for us to sort of be aware of our movements, just looking after other parts of the tinana that contribute to the movement. Sometimes we can tweak around the knees and calves, but don't allow the free flow of movement to be there. Iwa, the toe, okay, through the waiwai. The light work through the waiwai, through the thighs. Don't forget, it's one position. Looking out through our thighs, opening through the booty, the groin area. There, Rākau, up out over the shoulders. Ono, Petu, Waru, Iwa, go. Right, come back to our stage one. Allow the rhythm to come through. Right, beautiful. Lima, Ono, Petu, Waru, Iwa, go. Now, Rākau, back to parallel, arms facing down. Waki pēnei. Sometimes I find with this, as I go from side to side, my heel will lift slightly. Allows for their movement. It's not so stagnant. With this one, remember our hands are pushing forward. Ono, Petu, Waru, Iwa, to toe, our elbows, reach over, push forward with the elbows. Now that movement through the body. Through the hope. Beautiful. Ono, Petu, Waru, Iwa, to go. Back to our center. Koe kamaki more. Just bringing this one together. Same movement. Toru, to waiwai. Lifting the waiwai, bringing these movements together. Try and keep a nice fluid movement through here. Once we get used to this, we're just going to add, but also subtract at the same time. Ono, Petu, Waru, Iwa, go. Good. Awesome. Now, Rākau, around to our front. Arms facing down, breathe in. Remember this breath is a little bit forceful. Twist back. Roll forward. Piroto. The whole tinana. Iwa. Kopa, then this time. Breathe in, stop with the upoko, stop with the paw, and another breath in. Roll the wrist back. Release the breath. Another breath out. Right. Hiroto. Ano. Iwaho. Hiroto. More breath in. Iwaho. More. Hiroto. Iwaho. Right, bring our Rākau up over the top of the upoko. Right, just tilting. Taha Maui. Right, now just tilt the upoko. The upoko, the tinana, from the hope. Let's stretch all the way down through the side. Toru, Ua, Tahi, the center, the whiti, must do our other side. Feel that opening the tinana. Go through the spine, might get a few clicks all through this hour. But good just to realign, just reset everything. Oru, ua, tahi, back up to center, start bring our feet together, close together, bring our hands together, center of Rākau, Mahi Hā, to the side. Feel the difference. Slowly opens up all down the side, all the way to the hope, down the side of the waiwai. Oru, ua, tahi, up to center. Right, whakawhiti to our other side. Stretch that out, open the body. Our energy movement. Bring our breath. Balance, toru, ua, tahi. Center. Mahi Rākau into whakatā. Out the arms, stepping back. Just dropping back. Kind of like a nice kind of area, just do the supple stretch. You're only going to go further down if you need to. You feel yourself open the body. Feel the difference in the energy that pulsating through. Our wellness, looking after our body as well. Through movements, stillness meditation, just our self-inquiry. Nice to just be internal with ourselves for a while. Oru, ua, tahi, pick up to center. Just having that quiet space. Left palm facing down and close, right palm up and open. Close the eyes. Feel your feet firmly planted. Feel your groundedness. Feel your grounded. This energy moving through the body, clarity. Just being mindful. Just feel it pulsating through your tinana. Tuki nui, te tuki tuki roa, te tuki tuki nāti tēnei, tuki tuki nāru, me te mana ka hinga tāne, te tāku keira, o kei ngā mana me rongi raro tāwhi, te tuki nei. Napa te tuki keira wai, ka noa tēnā te hau, ka hau o tū, ka hau o tāwhi, ki pāri te wāre, ki ngā wāre, ki raro tāku. Hu whakamoa ki a tīna, tīna. Haumi e hui e, tā i ki e. Awesome. Beautiful Whānau. Okay, just a mihi to everyone that's coming, always coming in, keeping our space warm. Might be a little bit more challenging as we get drawn into winter, those closing mornings. But, you know, those are the times where a little bit more effort is maybe sometimes considered, needed, but really sort of pays off with our balance and everything. Mihi ana, kia koutou, beautiful to see everyone. Ngā mihi, kia pai ora koutou, mauri ora.